In a peaceful land surrounded by rivers and green fields, there was a beautiful village called Valoria. The people of Valoria lived simple and happy lives. Farmers worked in the fields, cultivating crops. Fishermen cast their nets in the river. And villagers gathered harvests from their farms. Children laughed and played around the gardens, while families shared meals and stories every evening. Life in Valoria was calm, joyful, and full of unity. In the center of the village was a lively marketplace where the people of Valoria gathered every day. Farmers brought fresh vegetables, fruits, and grains from their fields, while fishermen sold baskets of fresh fish from the river. Women displayed handmade goods, pottery, and woven baskets, while traders exchanged food and supplies. The marketplace was always full of life, with people buying and selling, laughing, and sharing stories. But that peace did not last. One dark morning, soldiers from the powerful kingdom of Aretuza stormed into the village. They were sent by their ruthless ruler, King Larry. The king had ordered his army to capture every strong man in Valoria. The soldiers dragged the men away from their families, while the women and children cried helplessly. The captured men were taken far away to the kingdom of Aretuza. There, they were thrown into a massive cave and forced into slavery. Every day they were made to work endlessly, molding heavy stone blocks and pushing massive rocks to build structures for the king. Soldiers stood around them with canes in their hands, watching every movement. Any mistake meant a painful lash across the back. When the construction was finally completed, King Larry showed his true cruelty. Instead of freeing the men, he began executing them. Some were beheaded, others were forced into a cruel game. 10 slaves were ordered to run across a battlefield in an attempt to escape, while 10 royal soldiers stood behind them with bows and arrows. As the slaves ran for their lives, the soldiers fired arrows at their backs, killing them one by one. Only one man survived. His name was Jacob, a brave man from Valoria. As Jacob reached the edge of the battlefield, he discovered a huge cliff overlooking a vast ocean. Without hesitation, Jacob leapt into the ocean below. Fighting through the waves, he reached the forest and disappeared among the trees. The soldiers followed him into the woods, determined to kill him. But Jacob knew the forest better than anyone. Using his knowledge of the land, he began setting traps. 4 soldiers searching for him stepped onto it and fell straight into the pit. The remaining soldiers continued hunting him, spreading out across the forest. As 4 more soldiers moved through the trees, Jacob triggered another trap, a hive of angry bees. The swarm rushed out violently, attacking the soldiers and leaving them helpless. Only 2 soldiers remained. Jacob climbed onto a large tree branch, hiding above them as they searched. When the moment was right, he jumped down with a heavy wooden stick and struck them down, defeating the last of his pursuers. Free at last, Jacob ran all the way back to his beloved village. When the people of Valoria saw him returning alive, they rushed toward him with tears of joy. They lifted him high in the air, celebrating him as a true hero. While he was gone, she had given birth to a baby boy. As Jacob finally saw his wife again holding their child, he smiled with deep happiness and embraced them both. The end.